It's Coach AK with 365 days of AK, and it is day 91. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, especially for the last couple of days, because I have not been in the best state or mind. Because this month, to be honest, has been one of the most challenging to date in my whole entire life. And this week is about personal development and how once you get into a situation or how you grow from adversity or difficult situations. Now, for last week, there was a stint. To be honest, for 5 days I didn't post. And I think I said this before, is that is actually doing myself and everybody a disservice because it's making it seem as though I should only show when things are going well. But as we all know, there's times in our lives when we are faced with challenges, and that is part of life. And sometimes for us to appreciate the successes in our lives or the good in our lives is to understand the bad or the challenges. So for me, I'm going to continue to post whether it's good or bad, because that is life and that is how life is. So first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody that has reached out to me during this stressful time. But like I said, I'm actually in a good place. And it's because I've used several strategies to get me out of this particular situation, even though everything around me is kind of crazy. So the thing I'm going to talk about today is about being unmotivated. And I admit, sometimes I've been unmotivated in this process. And with being unmotivated, some people use excuses like, I'm not going to continue with what I'm doing, or I'm not going to take action because I'm unmotivated and I need to wait until I'm motivated before I start moving forward. But I'm going to tell you this. In some ways, that's a cop-out. And the example of this, I'm going to tell you there's probably over 1 billion people on this planet, literally 1 billion people on this planet that go to work every single day, or classes they don't want to go to, or do activities they do not want to do, unmotivated. You go to work, you clock in, and you're just waiting for 5 o'clock for the day to be done so you can get home. But every day you do this religiously, unmotivated. So what is it and how is it that people are able to do stuff unmotivated but still take action? Well, there's 3 things. One of them is accountability. I think we all know that. I think the reason why people can go to work and go there religiously, even though they may not enjoy it or like it, is because accountability, because they know if they do not go, something or some type of repercussion may happen. They may get fired, they may get reprimanded, there might be several different reasons why they are feel like they have to go to work. The other one is a habit. They've been doing it for so long, they just don't know any other way. They just know to wake up in the morning and brush your teeth, put the clothes on, make breakfast, get out the door, get on the road, go through the rush hour traffic, have road rage, whatever, and get to their destination to do the job that they don't want to do. And last is willpower. They just force themselves to do it. But how does this now connect with what's going on right now, I guess, with me? Right now, yes, I agree, I'm unmotivated in some ways because I may not be the most motivated because things are going wrong around me. But I want people to know this, that even though things are going crazy around me, I'm still going to do work internationally next month. I still got work to do in Haiti next month. I still got work to do in Boston. I still got work to do in Oregon. And this is the next couple of months. And what I want people to know is this. Those 3 things that I talked about, accountability, habits, and willpower, are the 3 things you can do to get out of that cycle, and to no longer use unmotivated as an excuse not to get the work done. So here's the action steps for you. The first one is this. If you are unmotivated, first thing you got to do is get an accountability partner. Get somebody that holds you accountable, because ideally you're not going to be accountable to yourself. Meaning that if you don't do it, nobody's going to be on your back saying, hey, why don't you do it? So first thing I would say is get an accountability partner. Somebody that you can check in with each night, that you can set tasks in at the beginning of the day, not at the end of the day, but at the beginning of the day, to keep you accountable to what you have to do. And ideally, once you do this after a while, we'll say every single day, it will then become a habit for you to get this action done. And I'm going to tell you this, the more you begin to start making action towards your actual goal or your mission or whatever you're trying to do, it's actually going to brighten your mood. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel more alive. And the last one is that willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. And if you train it, right, you can train it like a muscle every day, it will actually become easier for you. So every single time you have the opportunity to do something, usually you should take action. Because if you don't, you're just reinforcing it in yourself that it is easier not to do it than to do it. So to close, the things that I want you to focus on is this. 3 things. If you're unmotivated to do something, take that out of your psyche, because that's not a reason not to move forward on a particular task. So what you should do first, get an accountability partner. 2, once you do that and you begin to start creating this every single day, it's going to become a habit. And then last is, this is also going to help you start building willpower by doing stuff you don't want to do that you know that you need to do. So that is what I have for you today about unmotivation. If you're going through a tough time, like I said, I'm in there with you. Let's do this together. And just want to say, keep on moving forward. Talk to you tomorrow.